Another season of Formula One means another addition to the now yearly licensed F1 titles from Codemasters Racing. In its third installment, this revolutionary series has got past the difficult second outing and now has the weight of expectation that only selling millions of copies and grabbing a handful of awards can provide. Oh, and there's also a set of die-hard Formula One fans to please, who, just like an F1 team, accept no compromise. Is F1 2012 as good as it looks? Let's find out. Codemasters' F1 debut in 2010 was hailed as a revelation. Finally, Formula One had been given the treatment it deserved, a well-thought-out, fun, intelligent racing sim that struck a balance between playability and simulation that only Codemasters could achieve. But 2011's offering felt like an update rather than a real push forward in the series. Enter 2012. New artwork, menus and game modes make this feel like a brand new game on the surface, but are these changes just cosmetic, or is there something more sophisticated lurking under the sleek carbon fiber bodywork? As with F1 2011, Codemasters have been hard at work fine-tuning their brilliant ego engine. The cars now have that feeling of being right on the edge of grip as they twitch while you balance your throttle on the exit of a turn. Your entry speed is now much more important to corners as well. If you don't hit your braking point or the apex of a turn, you'll now really feel the difference in cornering speed. This makes F1 2012 not just realistic, but fun and rewarding too. It's a true testament to Codemasters that they can balance fun and realism so effectively. Apart from the physics, there are new game modes to choose from, most notably Champions Mode. The 2012 Formula One Championship is unique for featuring 6 world champions on the grid. Kimi Räikkönen, Jenson Button, Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel and Fernando Alonso make up a stellar field of drivers. The Champions Mode sees you placed in a scenario against one of the champions, with a final challenge against all 6. It won't keep you entertained necessarily in the long run, however, it is a nice touch that will be appreciated by fans. Another new mode is the Season Challenge. This puts you in a sort of quick-fire 10-round championship with one-lap qualifying and short-lap races. The idea is to start in a lower-ranked team, select a rival, and if you beat him, taking his drive for the next season. This is simple and addictive fun, aimed squarely at more casual players. But the party piece of the F1 franchise is, of course, the single-player career mode. This is an F1 fan's dream, as you start out as a young driver on the Young Drivers Test Day, trying to prove your worth to the teams. You then have to manage the expectations of your team and the media as you start your quest for championship glory. It remains by far the best thing about the F1 games. However, a little disappointingly, it feels largely untouched from even the 2010 game. The same brief animations of celebration or dejection are there, which when you consider the overhaul across the whole game this time round, it's those presentation touches that would have really helped make this game feel fresh and new.
Cars prepared, let's go.
Elsewhere, the multiplayer options remain largely the same, but the real key here is that the new physics have created the most competitive game yet, as you are constantly rewarded on track for good lines and smooth driving. This means even just qualifying for a race against a friend, online or otherwise, is an intense business. F1 2012 is certainly the biggest overhaul in the series so far, and graphically, it's nothing short of stunning. The extra game modes are certainly aimed at the more casual fan, however, there is enough here to keep the infamous hardcore F1 contingent extremely happy. Competition is everywhere in F1 2012, from the time attacks and hot laps to the online multiplayer. The new physics create a super realistic and addictive driving experience that has ramped up that competitive edge. The career mode feels neglected in comparison, but when the game looks and plays this good, you won't really notice.